VC, the Wax here, and today's video is a new vinyl haul. So I'm going to show you some records that I've acquired in the last couple of weeks, and we're going to start off where I'm trying to acquire the OJCs, the original jazz classic albums that were mastered in the 80s, and they're still pressing them today. They're analog pressings, but they're cheap. Typically under 25, but most of the ones I've gotten have been way under 20 bucks. So, and I have a lot of other stuff too. I have some highfalutin albums to show. So, one of my favorite jazz artists, and I'm sure other people's, is Bill Evans. I have a lot of Bill Evans. And better way to start off with, everyone digs. Everybody digs. Everyone does dig, but everyone digs Bill Evans. This is a lot of flavors of this out. A lot of audiophile, very expensive pressings. The Electric Recording Company just put one out that went very quickly. I could have done it, but spending over 400 bucks on an album is not really where I'm at right now. But this sounds great. And to tell you I got it for around, I think I got this for 16 bucks. That makes me feel a lot better. I can put my head on my pillow. And it sounds great. It is a, it's got the Riverside label. And you know, it also comes in this nice sleeve. So how can you knock it? Obviously, you can see the OJC. But a lot of these were remastered by Phil Delancey, I think his name is. I'll tell you, it's on some of these. Actually, one I'm going to show you, Phil Delancey. Yeah, he was the star. He mastered a lot of these OGCs in the 80s. And in other videos, I'll show you some, but these are killer. For your budget, best bang for your buck, okay? So the other OGC, under 20 bucks, Portrait in Jazz, Bill Evans, again, Riverside. Sounds great. These albums if you're tweaked up here, putting these albums on brings you down to here. Sometimes I'm tweaked up here. Like I'm at a frame tweaked up. When I put these albums on, I come down below frame tweaked. I'm not tweaked anymore. Down here is not tweaked. Up here is tweaked. This album makes me down here not tweaked. The opposite of tweaked. Oh, Bill Evans, man. To say he was a genius, it's crazy. And Waltz for Debbie, which I believe is from the same Live at the Village Vanguard. It's from, I think, from what I understand, 2 days. This is another one. And you can hear the glasses clink on this one. You can hear peas and carrots, peas and carrots, peas and carrots from the crowd. Awesome. But when he's playing, he's mesmerizing these people. Mesmerizing them. I was thinking of doing like today's April 1st. And I'm not a big prankster. But this OGC I got because, you know, this second craft one-step was announced like 2 weeks ago, and there were some rumblings what it was, and then they announced it, then they put it on sale, and it pissed everyone off. You can see plenty of VC videos about it. I'm not going to add to it, even though, because I could be tweaked up here to do one. But it's like fate. I'm a big believer in that. You get what you're supposed to get. Okay. So this was the album. This is what made me buy this. Yusuf Lateef, Eastern Sounds. this was the album that was selling for 100. I'm sure flippers and everybody, it's $1 billion now. This was $17, this OGC. And Phil Delancey, mastered. Sounds beautiful. Let me do a thing for a thumbnail so people think, how did he get that? Prestige label. Look, these are cheap. I so wish they were 180 gram, but I listened to this today because I just got it. And again, I'm going to keep saying this because I think it's funny. I'm making myself laugh. I was tweaked up here. I put this on. Boom, 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 boom. I was tweaked. I below tweaked. Out of frame, down, opposite tweaked. And, you know, I don't know much about him. I'm learning. You know, I'm new to jazz collecting. This album is outstanding. And it was $16. $16. Awesome. Another album that is part of the whole VC audiophile clamor, because there's 500 versions of this, is Love. Forever Changes. Now, there's an electric, people love and freak out about the electric recording company version. That's $1 billion. And it's like God took his finger out of the sky. That's God's finger. And God's finger went, ooh, and you went, oh, wow. I haven't heard anything like that. It's like, God, stop tickling the inside of my ear. It's gorgeous. And then, obviously, there's the 45 RPM version that Mobile Fidelity has put out. That's affordable. It's $50 or 55, somewhere around that range. It's still in press. It's not, I don't believe it's not limited. So you could get that if you want God to just move his finger like right here. And just not inside your ear, but around here. And then there is, in the electric recording company, I think God is touching your parts of your brain. He's like his finger would come out of your nose. That's how far in your ear he is with that one, from what I understand. But there are two versions you can get very affordably that are cuspy audiophile versions, and those are two Rhino reissues. So there was one that came out for October. That's a mono version, and it's hard to get right now. That sold out pretty quickly. I think you could go online and eBay, get it for $30-ish. But people are not paying attention to the Rhino 2012 reissue that is in stereo, and it is awesome. It sounds great. It is, and again, $20. You can get it. It seems to be readily available. This sounds great. This is like God kind of like blowing in your ear direction. But it's really good. Okay. Listen, I keep saying I listen to all different types of music. And I did buy a new album that just came out from a band I love. And it's a new release, and it's Lake Street Dive, obviously. Great album. $20. I think it's on Nonesuch. If you don't know Lake Street Dive, I would kind of call them it's like alternative poppy jazz. If you want to have a feeling, like a good feeling, a romantic feeling, a yearning feeling, the lead singer Rachel Price they're all awesome. All of these guys are awesome. But her voice is just, it's almost there. It's like God, her voice is like God doing this, tickling the inside of your ear. Great album. I highly recommend getting it. If you don't know who they are, go on YouTube. Watch all their videos. I think they all met together at music school in Boston. I know. I've seen them live. Great band. Awesome. Okay, here's the drum roll. I do have a highfalutin album I bought. very highfalutin. It's still in the package. I'm afraid to open it because I do, if you see one of my videos, I do have the 2011 mono reissue of this, Kevin Gray, but I, splurged to get the MoFi of Miles Davis, Porgy and Bess. I'm honored to get one of the last numbered. That's the story of my life. I'm at the very end of the line. But obviously I've listened to it. I haven't listened to this one. I've listened to one where God's finger's here. But I'm almost certain when I put this in, he's going to get wax on his fingers from touching the inside of my ear. So I'm very excited. This just came to listen to it, this version, and give you my thoughts. But that's my new, vinyl, not finds. I bought all these. I bought them. I didn't find them anywhere. I saw them online and I bought them. So if we learned 2 things or 3 things today from this video, I'm usually tweaked up here. I listen to Bill Evans and I'm out of frame tweaked, and I go down here and I'm not tweaked anymore. I'm opposite of tweaked down here with Bill Evans. We learned that. And then we learned we equate audiophile quality pressings and masterings to the distance God's finger is from your ear and how far he sticks his finger in your ear. Okay? I hope this catches on around the VC community, and this video will prove that it all started here, and people will put me on their shoulders and carry me to a cliff and throw me off. Okay? So until next time, please like, please subscribe, and wax out.